They're basically just like, show me the money.
Oh, they were? Sounds about right. I think we're live. So.
That's a nice shot of Duder.
You like that one?
Dude.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that one turned out sweet. We're live.
What the hell is this?
I don't know. Alright.
Oh, Burn Qualifiers dates are coming out. That's what it's about.
Oh.
We live?
We're live.
What's up?
Had a little malfunction.
Little malfunction. That's okay.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't even look at my Instagram feed anymore. I just look at stories.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's it. You?
I look at the feed.
Yeah. What's up, YouTube? I'm Guff from thehouse.com.
I'm also Stefan from thehouse.com.
That's
I feel like I'm going to get used to saying that.
You gotta get used to it.
Yeah.
We're back for Live for 5. We do this every single Tuesday at 12:30 on YouTube.
Yeah.
This is your third week back.
Yep.
It's good to have you here.
Yeah, it's nice being here.
Yeah, it's good to have you guys here. We just passed 30,000 subscribers within the last couple weeks, and to celebrate that awesome number in achievement, Stefan is giving away actually 2 prints. This one of Jesse Paul, that one of Brady Lem, and we picked 2 winners. Who are the 2 winners?
CGography.
CGography?
I think I got that. That's the first time.
I think so.
That's the first time I got that right.
I think you're right.
I struggled like last week trying to say that.
Yeah.
And what, Sean Francis?
I think you're right, Sean Francis. So we got 2 winners. Hey,
Yeah.
you won. So get back to us.
Hopefully it's the right Sean Francis.
That's right. Yeah, hopefully it's Sean Francis, right? But we're doing some other giveaways. We're actually doing 2 other ones. We teamed up with GNU Snowboards for the top to bottom and the cold brew.
Dude,
And
those top sheets look sick.
I know, these are nice. Those are really
Actually-
nice boards. We're giving away both of those things. You can hit the links in the description below, pretty much to all the giveaways that we're talking about and all the things that we're going to be talking about in this nice little segment. Again, Live for 5 is kind of here for you to ask any questions that you may have about any gear or just snowboard stuff in general.
Yeah.
What's the other giveaway we're doing?
Grand Targhee.
That's right. We're giving away a
almost forgot
trip
about
for 2 to Grand Targhee. 4 nights, 4 days of lift tickets. That's all. And we pretty much cover everything, I believe, but food and airfare.
How do you win this one? Is it just sign up and...
Yeah, sign up to win, random selection.
Sign up. Okay, so
Grand
it's not...
Targhee got 500 inches last year.
Sick.
That's like, what's the math on that? Who's got fast math out there? That's like 46 feet or
Maddie?
something. Maddie, you're pretty smart. See if I can beat you. Do it in your head. I'll do it with my calculator. That's 41 feet. They got 41 feet of snow last year in Grand Targhee.
That's impressive.
That's double the height of this room, this office building.
Yeah.
Wow.
41 feet of snow.
Well, we should probably sign up to be chaperones,
Yeah.
right? Be guides. Can we be the guides?
I don't know if they'd want me to be a guide.
Yeah, they'd be like, these guys.
They'd be like, yeah,
They don't
it's
know
a
where they're
liability
going.
to send these guys out as guides. Like,
Right.
or at least me.
We're doing a couple other things. Random reviews. You guys can send us stuff to review and talk about. Stefan, of course, is a photographer, so get him involved. And he's a videographer, and he's starting to do social.
Yep.
So you see some posts and stuff come through. The person most likely who's going to be answering them on, is it Facebook and Instagram?
We're teaming up and kind of taking over Matt.
Cool. So you and Matt are still doing stuff.
Yeah.
I think Scott, Matt, and I kind of answer all the YouTube questions. So sometimes I answer them, sometimes I don't.
Yeah.
We're starting to get a lot of YouTube questions now.
So I'm sure Black Friday
Season's
rolling
picking up.
around. Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
Right.
But you can send us random stuff to review, whether it be a homemade snowboard or whatever. You can see the link below or the address below on who to ship that to. There's a lot of stuff happening in snowboarding. What's happening with vans? Landline
Dropped.
Right.
Yeah. YouTube free.
That's
For
right.
all sorry. Yeah, YouTube, yeah. Landline's on YouTube for free. Highly recommend watching it. Mm-hmm. If you haven't seen Landline, it's
good.
Tanner Pendleton did an amazing job. 16mm film, a lot of it was filmed on.
That's incredible.
Like,
It's
yeah,
it's all Kodak 16 millimeter.
I don't think all of it is, but
Okay.
he did a lot of it and intertwined it. It has a very like classic feel to it. I like to say, like,
Cool.
it feels like, you know, like a well put together movie, like where you're just like, this is sick,
Right.
Like,
A little bit more time.
yeah. I mean, it was I think it was a 2-year project they did.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you know, it came out what, SAA last year,
Right.
or Outdoor Retailer.
Mm-hmm.
So like last February.
That's right. You know, it's interesting. Like, Vans boots had a little hiccup. What is it? 3-4 years ago?
I think it might have been 5 years ago.
Might have been 5 years ago. They had a little hiccup where they weren't able, like, the factory that they were producing their boots at, like, burnt down
Yeah.
or something, right?
So they were out for a season.
So they didn't manufacture, they didn't do like a consumer manufacturer product line for, was it 2012?
No, I think it was 2013.
Wow.
2013 or 2014. Somewhere,
But-
I think.
Right, yeah. It's hard to remember back exactly, but
Yeah.
you look at Vans now, it feels like they haven't even skipped a beat.
No, if anything, it feels like they've been at the forefront for the last. Like, I mean, their team is stacked.
Their team is stacked. They're doing great things with their
Right.
shoes and their boots.
Yeah.
The High Standard collection? They've got a whole High Standard collection now,
Yeah.
right?
Like, yeah.
High Standard OG, which is the original. High Standard Pro, which was one boot it was a V66.
Yeah.
And then they have a linerless DLX, I believe, linerless deluxe.
That boot's crazy.
It's pretty crazy,
It's super soft.
really soft.
So if you're a park dude and like you're ripping, just hitting stuff, that's what you want. Like,
Yeah.
if you're looking for super flexy, like, yeah, and like board feel, it's insane how crazy. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
it's nuts.
Yeah. Vans are doing good things. And I like that a lot of boot manufacturers now are kind of like going into boots that have a lot more flex, so you can style it tricks out. Like late '80s, early '90s snowboard tricks looked so cool. And the reason they looked really cool is because the boots were soft. You know, like
Yeah, you could really like.
you could
Yeah.
tweak your stuff out.
Yeah.
Like Bill Duder, you have a shot. You just took a picture.
I just posted one, yeah.
Yeah, if you don't follow Jendi on Instagram, it's
Jendi photo.
JENDE photo.
Yeah.
He just put a pretty cool shot of Bill Duder.
Yeah.
Kind of, what is it?
He's just like, so Troll has like 2 ramps, essentially, 2 boxes that are like, you know, jumps, and they just set him up in a line, and he just is like poking, like tapping his nose on it, but like super
Right.
stylish, tweaked out, like fisheye
Right.
shot. Like it, and then you factor in Bill too. He just has like the classic, like almost 80s feel to it. Like,
Right.
So that, yeah, it's sick. Like,
Right.
I was hyped on how that photo turned out.
Right. I wonder if he's got to be, excuse me, he's got to be riding soft boots.
Yeah, I'm not sure what boots Bill rides. It's so weird because some of the dudes like ride soft boots, and some of the dudes like to ride stiff boots, and you have Tony who freaking doesn't buckle.
Wears Crocs.
Yeah, he wears Crocs and doesn't buckle his bindings are like partly loose, and he can wiggle
Are
his
you
foot.
serious?
Oh yeah, Tony could never ride step-ons because he doesn't like to be locked in. He likes to have. He's like, if my foot can't have play in the bindings, like, and I mean when I say play, I'm not saying like the straps, like you're strapped down and the straps can move side to side. I'm talking like he's strapped in, but
Right.
like there's like there's like a good space between his bindings and his boots, and like he can move around, like he can move his foot, so he can really like tweak stuff
What
out.
are
Yeah,
you talking
it's crazy.
about?
It's crazy.
No way.
Yeah.
Tony, what are you doing?
Dude,
That's crazy.
It's really no. It seriously is. It's crazy.
I never heard of that. I've seen people like ride with like loose boots, like
Yeah.
they don't even tie their boots.
Well, yeah. I mean, like back to the boot topic. Like I've seen dudes who cut the cuffs off the top. Like they essentially leave the liner full, and then cut the
Cut the
outside,
top, the shell.
the shell, yeah, off, and then they have like a lot more looser play.
I suppose if you want to ride a certain way or you want a boot to feel a certain way, you have to kind of do
Yeah.
that. Wow.
Yeah.
I don't. That's crazy. What's really surprising to me is the boots that Brady rides. He rides stiff boots and
Yeah.
stiff bindings, which is crazy.
Yeah, it's so different. Like it's crazy when you talk to the guys and they're just like,
Right.
yeah, I ride super stiff or I ride super loose, and everybody like has their own feel, and that's where like there is no like perfect boot for like like oh I like to ride park. Well, okay, like you could. Well, the easy thing would say get him a loose boot because that's what you run. But like Brady is a rail rider, and he's riding the stiffest things that
which is crazy. I remember I used to travel around with a guy named Brian Robin. He won the Junior World Championships in like 2004. And he rode, and this is at the time when the ride kink was super soft.
Oh, yeah.
Right now it's kind of like the middle of the road flex.
Yeah.
The soft, the flex or the kink used to be super soft. And he used to ride super park, or super pipe.
With a kink?
With a kink. And he'd blast out. He'd land flat, and he'd ride it out. Like, he had an unbelievable amount of talent. But it was so crazy how he'd ride the kink.
In the pipe.
In the pipe.
How do you hold an edge, like...
He did it. He had a good line. He had growing up. He kind of had raced. He did some alpine stuff, so he understood edge concepts really well. I think that's probably the only reason he was able to do that.
Yeah, because that's crazy. Like if you have a really soft board and you try to like, those dudes like they immediately land and they're on edge.
Yeah.
Like and they're not like they're using that momentum to really slingshot them to the next wall. And,
right.
Yeah, like the G-forces at play, they're nuts. So like the fact that he's able to like hold that edge without looping out or like is impressive. Yeah, especially on a loose board like that.
Right. It's crazy seeing like slow-mo footage of someone riding a super pipe with a stiff board, and it's still like there's so much force and compression, like riding that line, cutting that line. There's like you still see like a custom X just like flopping like a noodle. It's like wow. It's crazy. Yeah, it is. What else is Vans? Vans also released the women's only Listen to the Eyes backcountry movie.
Hannah Beeman.
Leanne
Pelosi.
Does she write? She writes for K2?
I believe so, yeah.
Yep.
And then Mary Rand?
And Mary Rand. Those are just like three forces of nature right there.
Yeah. It's sick to see the progression that Mary's had.
Right.
Like from Yagoons to
she's doing it.
She is.
She's doing it.
She rips.
And she's also on Arbor?
Think so, yeah.
Yep. Arbor Vans.
I want to say Howell.
Probably. Probably.
I don't know who else.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Yagoons. I kind of miss seeing those edits come out.
Yeah. Didn't Jackie Lambert just have an edit to come out too with her, Nirvana, and Melissa Rotino or Rotano? I don't know how to pronounce it.
Did she?
I think so.
Jackie Lambert rips.
She does.
She does a good job at her social platform too. Mm-hmm. But I also like, speaking of Hannah Beeman in the movie, you listen to her, The Eyes. Hannah is a good person who also does good things for snowboarding.
Yeah.
That's a question that a lot of people ask now is like, what's going on with snowboarding? What's good? What's bad? I think everything that Beeman does for snowboarding, and specifically women's snowboarding, is a good thing.
Agreed.
Right? Because she's out there, she rides really great products, she talks about that. And she's kind of in the forefront of stuff. Like she does the motorcycle thing, she does a lot of backcountry.
The girls ride out or whatever they do.
Right. That's a cool thing.
It is a very cool thing.
If I was a girl, and I'd probably want to get involved with that movement too. Snowboarding, riding motorcycles.
Yeah,
that's rad.
Yeah,
that's super rad. I want to get involved now, and I'm a dude. Like, that's super cool. What else? Landline went out, which is awesome. Like the Cat video of the year. Brilliant name for an awesome movie.
It
right?
is an amazing. Yeah.
That's live in the tour recap or the premiere recaps on Snowboarder Mag.
Yeah, I think Lick the Cat, they actually throw a download link in there if you go to their website.
Really?
Mm-hmm. You can download it.
Right. It's kind of long, isn't it? It's like 30 minutes.
It's 30 minutes, but it's like a fun movie. It reminds you of the old Nitro movie, or not old, but the Nitro movies.
Right.
Bad Seed and still drawing a blank to the other one we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, what was that called? Yeah. Blaster? I feel like it was like something like a Hyped. That's the name of that Nitro movie. Hyped. That was an awesome movie.
That was an amazing movie.
Got me hyped.
Yeah. And that's like the sick thing about the Nitro movies. It's all about just like getting you hyped to snowboard.
Dude. Yeah, all those guys are good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got a good guy behind it all that has a good vision. Knut Eliasson.
Yeah.
We've had him on. We've had him on our YouTube channel a couple times.
Yeah. And if you don't know Canute rips.
Canute thrashes.
He's ridiculous. Like,
did he was first a Nitro team rider, I think.
Yeah.
And then got into a marketing position and then TM position.
Yeah.
I think I remember him seeing him go like front 7 in the backcountry, like frontside air.
Yeah.
Like smooth as butter. I think I saw something like that. I have to dig for that, but yeah, he thrashes.
Yeah. He's good.
He's got a good hand plant too. I remember that.
He does have a very good hand plant, and if you follow him on Instagram, great photos too. He's actually like a super good photographer too.
Right.
Like,
right. It's cool to see a lot of TMs also, because they're with the team a lot, with their teams, shoot photos and video. Like Sean Black did the whole Costa Nostra video for
he did
for Arbor, right?
A lot of the photos and a lot of the video.
Right, that's cool.
Yeah.
Who else does Tanner shoot photos and video?
Fountain?
Yeah.
Well, Tanner Pelleton shoots video for sure.
I mean, McCarthy. Yeah.
I'm not sure. I feel like he probably does. I mean,
right.
I feel like a lot of people like do. It's just like at what level that they're trying to shoot photo, how they're trying to do it. Like obviously you have the dudes who are like trying to shoot photos, and then you have the guys who are like more like, hey, I'm shooting, documenting it, like more of like that kind of style.
Right.
Like so.
Right. I suppose it's got to be tough too. So if you're like on the road and kind of like making sure everything's dialed in, like logistics for a team, go into do a photo shoot, it's kind of hard to also add on another role of shooting photo or video to the logistics role. Yeah. Like imagine like going to a spot, getting everyone there, checking in the hotels for everybody, get the rental car, and then you're also kind of also shooting and editing photos and
and Ride has T-Bird too, so
right.
Yeah.
What else? We have Quicksilver and Austin Sweeten just have a little thing come out called High Octane.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
He's on LibTech?
Yeah, he's on LibTech. He's a freaking ripper. If you don't know who Austin is, like, cue up some old video parts from either Absinthe movies or from back when he was even on Form.
Jeez.
Like, yeah.
He was on Form?
Yeah, he was Form way back before Form went under.
Like 14.
Yeah. Well, he's like my age.
No, like in 2014.
Oh, 2014. Yeah.
Is that when Form went under? Was it 2014 or 16?
No, it was
14.
I think it might have even been 13. 13 or 14. They mid-season they cut it.
Yeah. A cool thing that a lot of people don't know about the house and Form is when right before Form was kind of like chopped, we were the company that they sold their rep samples to.
Yeah, because we had all the samples for what would have been
that
season stuff, but we didn't.
That's right.
Yeah, I remember that. Should have bought some stuff.
Should have bought some, like having access to an public release line.
Yeah.
Like that.
I have a Form deck. I have one of Pat Moore's old boards.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I think wasn't that Pat's like kind of last big board sponsor besides now being with like on the Vulcan boards?
Yeah, I think so. I think because he's Vulcan's just. I don't wonder who presses Vulcan.
I thought, I heard it was Signal, but I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like Signal at first did for sure, but I feel like they probably switched, and I could see Capita pressing. I don't know. I'd have to look into that, but
I can imagine they'd be at the mothership.
Yeah.
Right.
Especially since Capita already has like a really good relationship with Vulcan because they have the Marcus
Pat's on
board.
Right.
Pat's
Yeah.
And I mean they have like Scott and
yeah.
So,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Should find that out. If you guys know who presses the Vulcan boards, leave a comment. Especially we should probably check into those comments, see what anyone's saying. Last time I tried to go on, I couldn't.
Yeah, I couldn't get in either.
I can't see. Matt, who's asking? Anybody asking some questions out there in the interwebs? All I know is there's a new Pixar movie coming out. You know that?
Yeah, it's
Toy Story 4.
Toy Story 4.
That's right. There's 2 new characters. Yeah, it's not populating to the top here. There's a couple awesome things that happened here in Midwest snowboarding.
Yeah, everything just started kind of opening up.
Right?
We had a bunch of snow. Not a bunch of snow. We had a few inches of snow.
Got a few inches of snow.
Like actually regular. We've had cold enough temps for the last freaking week for everybody to blow. Like Trail Hogging open Friday. Wild was open. Yeah, pretty much everybody was open over the weekend.
Pretty much. I think Attn still has to wait. We got some stuff coming in. Thanks, Maddie. Got a couple questions. Should we answer some questions? Stan Deeks. I think Stan reached out before. Hey guys, what are you guys using for your daily drivers this season? Good question. Skeleton key, I think, is gonna be kind of my go-to. Yeah.
That's Warpig.
Warpig. Warpig's a good one.
I still have the first year Warpig, and
it's a good board.
I've ridden other boards, and I just can't get away from it.
Yeah. What bindings are you riding?
Rodeos, LTD.
Rodeo LTDs.
Deja Vu edition.
How the Deja Vu movie edition?
Yeah.
Nice.
So.
That's a good
yeah
setup. And what about boots?
Burton Imperials.
Imperials.
Yeah.
That I can see why. You know, a photographer needs some good tread, needs something warm.
Yeah, I love those boots. I had 2 or 3 pairs, 2 pairs, I think.
Right.
2 pairs now.
Of Imperials, back to back.
Yeah. Blew 1 pair out and then tried a few other boots. Not going to name brands and just nothing.
Nothing compared.
Yeah.
Burton makes some dang good boots.
They do.
They really do. Yeah, I think I'm gonna ride the skeleton key. Maddie, can you hand me that deck? Let's see that. We got everyone give it a hand for Maddie. Thanks, Maddie. Woo! Woo! I need to clean this bad boy up. Thanks, buddy. This is what I'm gonna ride. This is a nice board right here.
I think so.
Not gonna lie. Yeah, this is a 2019 Burton skeleton key. I got this gifted to me last year from Downing, which is cool. The base, I need to wax that thing up.
Yeah,
I need to do a
really,
video on
really
how
bad at that.
Right? But I'm riding these bad boys too. I think this is a mid-season release binding last year called the Clutch.
Yeah.
So it has a diode-shaped high back, but it's like a nylon and polycarbonate style. It's kind of soft, not as soft as some of the other ones. But it has the freestyle base plate. So it's a soft base plate, but it has the React strap, which is dope.
It's the
React strap. And then the Get a Grip cap strap, toe strap, and then the Smooth Glide buckles. So this is like a low price point binding. Stiffer, I'd say medium, maybe stiff high back.
Okay.
You know, not too stiff, but a soft base plate. And then I got the Reflex. I got the Reflex ones. I don't know why. I just tend to like Reflex.
Yeah. What's your stance at?
My stance, good question. I think I actually changed it up. I think on the front it's probably 12. It's probably 12 and like 3 or 6. Probably 3.
So you actually stance
No, like negative
3?
Yeah,
okay.
-3. For a while I was going like Euro stees. I was doing 21.9, which is Terrier stance.
Okay.
I don't know why. I just felt right. My back knee, my MCL, my back knee is kind of weird.
I know the feeling.
Right.
Yeah.
But so I started going out a little bit, like negative with my back foot, like 3, 6. I'll never go more than 6.
Yeah, I was gonna
Never
say
more than 6.
I think I go 15 front and -3 back.
Right. I think that's good. You know, like for the most part, I point it one direction. I'll still ride switch, but I don't ride as much switch as I used to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So it doesn't. Yeah, that's the same here. Like.
Yeah.
You know, especially riding the Warpig, it's not like a board that. And I set it up a little bit setback, so.
Right. But yeah, again, like I'm riding a directional board. You know, the directional camber, tri-X glass. Like, look how short this tail is compared to the nose, right? It's like,
yeah, you don't want to.
Yeah. This is what I'm going to ride this year. Probably mostly tri-X glass, but still, it's pliable enough. And boots, man. I don't know. Might get another pair of Vans.
The nice crab grab. I like how you did the crab
grab.
grab.
You like the crab grab setup I got?
Yeah.
That's a good one. So those are the daily drivers. Warpig with LTDs, Rodeo LTDs.
Yep, Rodeo LTDs
Cool.
and
Imperials. Cool. Then
2018.
2018.
I think. Yeah, 2018. Right. Last year's.
Yeah, I'm still kind of looking for a pair of boots, maybe. You know, the new Burton Swath look really nice. But that Ride Fuse boot.
The Ride Fuse boot, I wish we got to lick the cat boot.
You wish what?
Wish we would have gotten the Ride Fuse with the cat edition.
Dude, if the Ride Fuse boot may be one of my top boots of ever.
That boot is sick.
Traditional lace. The liner doesn't have a lacing system, but it has a boa reel to like draw in the instep slime. It has a slime tongue.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it has a urethane tongue.
Yeah.
Hey, Justin Vasey. What's up, guys? What's up, Justin? How you doing?
How's it going?
I just got the 2019 Sim of Pleasures. Awesome K2 board. Lots of fun. Should he go with the Union Atlas or the Strata bindings to pair with it? Ooh, that's a tough question. Have you been on the Atlas or the Stratas?
I've never ridden the Stratas. I've ridden the Atlas, and I like the Atlas.
I like the Atlas too. The Atlas is a stiffer binding. Like,
Yeah.
I think I compare the Atlas with the Cartel.
Yeah, that's it, because that's what I made the switch from. I rode Cartels for a really long time, and transferred over to
Into the Atlas.
Yeah.
What board did you ride on the Atlas?
God, it was a few years ago. I think
Alter Ego?
I didn't have the Alter Ego. I think I might have had him on the Uber Spoon for a little bit.
Cool.
And then, oh no, it was the Carver.
Oh, the K2 Carver. What a fun board.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that would be a really good matchup. The
Yeah.
Carver with some.
I'm pretty sure with
Union
Carver,
Atlases.
I had the, what's like, Nitro's really stiff binding.
The team. I think the team is a pretty stiff one.
The team, or maybe it's the like machine or mechanic or machete or I
I
don't
can't
know.
remember. I can't remember.
the name
Might
of
be
it.
the mechanic.
One of the,
That's a
it's the
roll
zero.
board,
The
but-
zero.
The Nitro Zero binding.
The zero binding is what
That's
I rode
stiffer.
for. Yeah.
Cool.
With the Uber Spoon.
They make good. They make some good stuff.
Yeah.
Atlas or the Stratas? You know, well, the Strata's like a brand new binding for 2019. Has a push button toolless forward lean adjustment. It has the vapor dampening underfoot bushing, which is like super thick. And it has a mini disc. You know, that's a tough question because if you want a lot of shock absorption, a lot of dampening,
Yeah.
the Strata would be a good binding. But at the same time, the Atlas is stiff and could react really well on the Simple Pleasure, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of a toss-up, man. Both are really great. If you want something stiff, I think pretty sure the Atlas is stiffer than the Strata. If you want something a little bit more reactive, the
Yeah.
Atlas. And then if you want something more cushy, Stratas. Strata looks cool. The high back's nice.
The high back is pretty sick looking on the
We
Stratas.
had a pair out here a second ago. All right, what else? We got Alex DeGarno. What are your thoughts on the Dinosaurs Will Die boards for the season? I haven't taken as much time as I want to dive into the DWD stuff. And I should, because they get a lot of awards. There's a lot of great people riding this stuff and a lot of great people behind the brand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
DWD.
DWD's sick. Like,
Yeah.
all those dudes at DWD are sick.
Right. Yeah. I think, were the Afton demo last year?
Yeah, because Cody
They
was,
were.
Yeah.
Who's repping them right here?
Cody was. Cody Prudhoe.
Cody Prudhoe
I
was.
believe, yeah. He was. I don't know if he is anymore or not.
Right. Right. I don't know, man. I wish, Alex, I wish I knew more about DWD, and I wish I spent more time on DWD.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like it's a solid brand. A lot of people could ride this stuff.
Yeah. You'll see
What a
Blake.
sick ass name.
Yeah, you'll see Blake Geist riding him at Trollhagen if you go to Troll.
That's right.
He's at Troll.
Is Blake back?
Yeah, he's back.
He is?
Yep.
Cool. Because did he spend last winter here?
Yeah, he spent most of last winter here, and then when Crush did the events for Snowboy and stuff.
That's right. We didn't say that yet.
No, we haven't talked about that.
Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead.
Trolley Bowley.
Trolley Bowley.
If you don't know,
You guys know what that is? Trolley Bowley. Trolley Bowley's kind of like Holy Bowley, but at Trollhagen. So Blake is one of the guys that helps Crush out a lot. Blake is a guy who rides DWD. And we're kind of helping fund the project and kind of getting behind it. We have a lot of team riders that are part of the Trollhagen Park crew, and they're going to be helping with the Trolley Bowley. So we thought, hell, it's in our backyard. We got a lot of dudes that support the cause. Crush and Blake are dope. Let's help. So we're one of the titles, one of the 5 title sponsors. It's like
I think so, yeah.
us and 686, and then probably Mervin and.
I would assume, yeah.
I don't know if the other sponsors have been released or mentioned yet. But
Yeah.
I know it's us and 686 for sure sponsoring the Trolley Bowley.
Yeah.
So it's basically like what I can imagine would be like a park with lots of training, lots of bowls, kind of like a skate flow park and pump track with rails and gaps and
I'm not even sure if there's gonna be rails.
Really?
I don't know.
I don't
if it's
know
like
either.
if it's like Holy Bully, there's no rails.
Right.
So
That can be on ski run probably.
yeah.
Or what do they call it? Race run?
Summit.
Summit.
Yeah.
Right.
The double rope.
Double rope.
Yeah. I think that's where they're planning on putting it.
That was such a fun late night that we did a couple. What was that? Was that last year?
Yeah.
That was I can't remember why that late night was so epic, but it was.
Late night's always fun.
Dude, it's always epic.
Yeah. But I think Trolley Bully, I think they're gonna do private park.
Private park?
Private for a little bit, and then I feel like it might be public. It might go public afterwards.
I think that would be
I
cool.
would assume so.
I think they did it for Trolley Bully too, didn't they? Or
Troll Project?
Troll Project. They did private for like 3 or 4 days and then open to the public?
They did it for the public, but it rained
Oh.
that weekend. That it opened for the public, and it just so it was only open for the public for like a day, I think.
Right. And then they had to reset.
They had to reset it because everything was melting out. And
right.
So.
Huh. Trolley Bully, that's really dope. Also, late nights, the house, we're kind of in some talks to do some pre-parties at the house. We're going to call them house parties. Boom!
Yeah.
That's a good name. I think Jack Holland thought of that. One of our shop guys thought of that name. So we're gonna have some house parties here at the house before the late nights at Troll. Trollhagen does some late nights on Fridays. The first one's November 23rd.
Yep.
I think they're from 9 p.m. until 3 a.m.
Yeah, it's 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. and tickets are $15, I think.
15?
I think it's $15 for tickets.
Yeah,
A ticket, like if you go to Trollhagen, I don't know.
Right. So what the deal is, we're still kind of working out some things, but we're planning on selling tickets here at the house, so you don't have to wait in line when you get to Troll, because so many people go to the late nights at Troll. There's usually a long line to get lift tickets.
Yeah.
So we're gonna pre-sell them here, free food, free beverages, show some videos.
Yeah.
And then we're also trying to work out transportation, like chartering buses from the house to Trollhagen and then back. There's still a lot of things to work out, but that's kind of like the big vision of it. We're not going to do it every single week. We'll probably do it just like once every single month. And then probably do some free t-shirts and like discounts when you guys come in, you know? Free food, free beer, free pop. Boom. Get your lift ticket.
Yeah.
Troll's doing some good things. It's nice to team up.
Yeah.
Looking forward to Trolley Bully. What else do we got here? Should we ask some more or answer some more? Dobroslav Petrov. Hey guys, I just bought some new Adidas Tenskas advanced boots. I've heard I've had to break them in, but I don't know how to. Can you please help me? Yeah, dude. Debroskov, just put them on. Put them on, walk around. That's like the best way to break in boots. Wear them for a couple hours a day. Walk around. Let your body heat kind of actively mold your boots. How do you break your boots in?
Yeah, I pretty much do that. Just put them on and wear them. I've seen some people break in boots some interesting ways.
Yeah, I've seen people I used to drive them over with my car.
I was gonna say a lot of people drive over their boots with their car. Obviously, if you have boas,
don't do that.
Right. Disclaimer: don't do that with boas. But if you have like traditional laces, you can probably get away.
Right. I've seen it happen where people drive over the boots with their car. Sometimes if the tire goes across the out, so I've seen it split. So you might not want to do that with a brand new pair of boots.
Yeah, don't do that.
But you could, I've seen people do it successfully, but I wouldn't recommend doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, just take the liners out, kind of shift them around, move them around. Kind of just break in the material. But the best way I think to break boots in is to wear them. Wear them with really thick socks or a couple pairs of socks, and then just get out and ride. That'd be the best way. It always hurts putting your feet in a brand new pair of boots, and then just going out and riding right away. Ouch.
Yeah.
Right. What else? Connor F. Does the Twin Pig feel as surfy as the War Pig, or does the twin shape kind of mellow it down? What do you think?
I actually didn't ride the Twin Pig, so I do not know. It's still part of their surf slasher category, so I would assume it still has a surfy feel to it. But my guess is also though it has good edge hold,
right?
Because the War Pig has edge hold,
right?
It looks like a surfy board, but I mean you can carve like no other on that thing.
Right. Yeah, it's definitely softer. It's definitely. I feel it's definitely softer than the War Pig. One of the things that makes it feel so different, besides its glass configuration, I don't think I could be mistaken. I screw up in videos a lot, you know. Like all the videos that we do, like all the reviews, like I blow it here and there, and people let me know, which is fine. I'm glad people would call me out, but I believe the Twin Pig doesn't really have a lot of extra carbon. They may have like carbon array 3 maybe, but I definitely know that the Twin Pig feels a lot more soft, more torsionally pliable than the War Pig. And another thing it has to do with it is the side cut radius. The War Pig has what's called a reverse progressive side cut radius. So there's a smaller side cut radius on the nose, and then it gradually kind of like mellows out towards the tail. So that's kind of one of the reasons it makes the War Pig so fun. It's like when you dive into a turn, it cuts hard, and it kind of like gradually mellows out. Whereas the Twin Pig, because it's a twin, kind of just has a regular side cut radius. It may have like a quadratic where like a couple side cut radiuses are set on one side, but for the most part, the Twin Pig is going to be a lot more buttery, a lot more soft, and because of its twin shape, it has a longer rise in the tail's contact than the Twin Pig does. Definitely a lot more buttery and soft than the War Pig, for sure. You like that War Pig.
I love it.
What's your favorite thing about the War Pig?
Dude, just carving on it. Holds an edge. Like you can dive deep and into turns, especially on groomers that are, I mean, you know, Midwest riding, it's 90% ride turn. It's like, and you can actually come out of the turn pretty mellow.
Right. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. It's easy to kind of like get out of the turn.
Yeah.
Right. That's a solid question. I love that a lot of people are kind of like getting into that War Pig or the pig series. They've got the Mountain Pig, the Twin Pig, the War Pig.
Yeah.
Is there anything else?
I think that's it.
I think that's it. Just those three. Gotta Shred. I already like the name of this guy. Gotta Shred. That's the username. 2019 Burton custom camber or freethinker for a daily driver in Minnesota and a few trips out west. Ooh, gosh, that's a tough question.
I'll leave that to you. You've ridden more of those boards than I have.
Oh my gosh. Well, custom camber is a solid deck for being in Minnesota. Well, that's the thing. It's like, or the Freethinker.
The Freethinker is pretty fun, from what I remember.
Yeah, the Freethinker's a fun board. It's kind of like this.
Yeah.
The Freethinker's kind of like this, but more aggressive than the Skeleton Key. Like if you're more of a free rider, you kind of like pointing at one direction. You tend to keep your board on the ground more, but still want a good edge hold and good pop. If you do happen to ollie off a lip or a roller or a cat track, get the Freethinker. Is it Freethinker or Deep Thinker? Excuse me. I was thinking it was the Deep Thinker. Ooh, that even makes the question harder. He's talking about Danny Davis's Freethinker, the twinned out Deep Thinker, or the custom camber. Yeah, we do have that one
somewhere over there.
Yeah, it's a couple back. No, it looks like that, but it's different. Maddie's finding it for us. There we go. Keep going. Thanks, Maddie. Oh, keep going. Nope, other pile. There we go. Keep going. There we go. There it is. Nope. I don't know where it's at. Anyway.
Yeah.
Which one would you pick? I'd go with the custom camber. Because the custom camber just has been within the line for a really long time.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a little bit softer than what you would find in the Freethinker. Freethinker's pretty aggressive. Danny Davis likes his board snappy, but at the same time, the custom camber can still kind of handle everything.
Yeah,
that's what I would say. And he was asking about the 19 custom camber. Yeah, I do the custom camber. That's a tough question. Okay, what else we got? Connor F says, Trollhagen has got to be one of the most fun places to ride. You know what, Connor? I agree.
Yeah.
But have you ever been to Annie's Tower Hills? That's the best resort in all America. What else? So who's open right now again?
I think most places are. Trollhagen, Wild Mountain. At least in the Midwest, I should say. Trollhagen, Wild Mountain. Heard Afton's opening Friday.
Is Afton open?
That's what somebody
Maddie's got it.
Afton's opening Friday, and then Yeah.
Right.
Bucks open.
Thank you. Whoop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, Highland opens on Friday.
Yeah.
Afton opens soon. Let's see what we got here. Freethinker full camber or custom camber? Grab a custom camber. Yep, it's one of those ones right there.
It's a fine beat.
It should say on the back on the card.
Yeah.
Is that the rocker? Let's see here. Freethinker, let's talk about this. Twin board, 45-degree carbon highlights, frostbite edges. Yeah, this is a solid board. But again, it's going to be a little bit stiffer. But this is kind of Danny Davis's board of choice. It has a pre-mounted stomp pad, which is actually pretty funny. 3-year warranty, which is nice, and a sintered WFO base. Tri-X glass. Oh, no, it's got that 45-degree carbon highlights, which is huge. Do you like that board? I love the custom camber.
Yeah, I've never actually... no, I rode the custom camber at the demo last year.
Right.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, it's good.
Fun.
It's got an extra centimeter of length on the nose.
Yeah.
What do the specs say? Twin, 45-degree carbon highlights. It's almost damn near identical, to be honest. It says a directional shape, twin dot flex. You really can't probably go along with either. I just choose. I like I also like the shape of the camera just a little bit better. I've got a size 11 foot, so I think that comes in I think the Freethinker comes in a wide, but for the most part, progressively, I think the custom cameras can be just a little bit wider. And the graphic, you know what? You've pointed this out a long time ago. The graphic for the custom camera is just so solid.
It is.
It's a good looking board right there. So here's a question. Burton. Let's see. Since we're talking about Burton, Burton does a lot of really good things with their sustainability. They do a lot of good initiatives with like humanitarian rights, equal pay, and kind of like equal everything for the sexes. They're actually, I believe, the Burton U.S. Open was one of the first events that did equal pay for both men and women instead of having men be paid more in their contests. I believe Burton was the first company to kind of go, we're going to pay women and men the exact same for the contest. How much does a brand's values dictate or influence you in purchasing from that brand?
I think for me a good amount.
Good amount?
I'm a pretty environmental person.
You are.
So, if they're doing something that to me is unethical,
Kind of cut it out a little bit.
Yeah.
So you did tell everyone what you did for your birthday. That was kind of special, actually.
I just set up like a GoFundMe page, and instead of, not that I get a ton of birthday presents anyways, but I was just like, donate money to Parlay for the Ocean. Mm-hmm. Which is, if you don't know what Parlay is, it's like they do cleaning, like they help clean plastic out of the ocean and help get our oceans clean. 4Ocean's another big one that does it. Right. Too, like they make like these little bracelets out of all the plastic that they collect, and you do like, that's who I like subscribe to 4Ocean every month. Like it's $20 and they send you a bracelet. Cool. This is the shark edition. So like, each one has like, there's like a turtle one, so that's like green. This one's black. But yeah, like, so, yeah, I don't know. I just like, I think like in our industry, like we're so much reliant on like the environment to snowboard or to surf or to, do things. Like you have to protect the things, because at the end of the day, like the sea is, a big portion, even if you live in the middle of the country.
Right.
So like,
yeah, that's,
like a lot, like, yeah.
Right. No, I totally respect that. I think that's really good. And as much as brands try to market that they're being sustainable or they have these initiatives, it's like it's hard to really see the truth. What's really happening.
Like Adidas partners with Parlay. And I think from what I've heard, by 2022, I think Adidas is trying to go fully recycled. So
fully recycled products?
Like everything that they make comes from like either plastic they pulled out of the ocean or fully, I think, don't quote me completely on that, but I feel like that's what I've read. They're definitely up like in the number right now for pretty high, like for a good percentage of their products come from Parlay. Like they, you can buy Parlay from the ocean. Parlay Adidas collabs, like we sell some shoes. Right. So like those shoes come from recycled products or like, Right. My big thing is I feel like instead of making new plastic, why don't you just go out and get plastic from the ocean, right, and clean up the ocean while you're. Yeah. Oh, so
that's actually really rad.
Should we?
Right. No, I think there's like like I was able to do a tour of the Nike campus in Beaverton, Oregon, a long time ago, and what the guy who gave us a tour was like their sustainability director, and this is like in 2010 before like everything like really like the sustainability thing really kind of hit marketing, kind of, you know, within action sports or whatever. This was when Nike was still making snowboard boots, but the sustainability director saved like, I don't know, a couple like $1 million a year just from going to all the different factories and analyzing kind of like where they were spending energy, from like turning out the lights to turning off running faucets, like doing that kind of stuff. So even though like people look at a brand like Nike, you know, like, oh, they waste, or such a big corporation, they do have like professional leading people within their organizations, like trying to like reduce the amount of waste that they create, you know?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we wrap up?
I don't know. It's like questions for you guys out there is like, does a brand's value system really influence you to buying from that brand or not? That's a tough question. You know, I think most people nowadays, a lot of the time, just kind of focus on the price point, whether or not the product's cool, and if it's good product. You know.
Yeah.
You know, I think sustainability and environmental issues are kind of sidestepped because people just want to save money. You know. Mm-hmm. You know, so if you had a T-shirt, let's say it's the same T-shirt, feels the same material, kind of. If one was $45, and it was going some part of it was going to a good cause or was made from recycled product, and the same T-shirt was $12, which one would you get?
I would probably go for, like if the money was going to a good cause, I'd probably go for the
$45 one.
Yeah, like
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and, or I would have to like actually legit think about like, do I really need this T-shirt kind of thing?
Right. That's
like,
a question I ask
thing.
myself a
like,
lot.
Like, is it something I actually need? So
right. Huh. I bought one of those Burton Peel Protect Our Winters long sleeves.
Yeah.
You know, what's a normal long sleeve cost?
$30, $35.
$30, right? Dude, that thing was $65. It's a lot of money. But all the proceeds went to Protect Our Winters, you know, for funding and, you know, research and et cetera. And, you know, kind of feels good inside.
Yeah.
I wish it was a black T-shirt instead of tie-dyed blue. Yeah. What else, Jenny?
I don't know.
We're going to go snowboarding with Burton on Thursday.
Yep.
Jason Henderson, if you're watching, we're going to go ride. And for all of you guys out there that are watching too, what Burton snowboards do you want to see us ripping around? Maybe it's the custom camber. Maybe it's the free thinker. Actually, I'm gonna see if we can ride both those boards. I'm going to do a on snow test.
All right.
Comparable. They're pretty much the same board. But I'd probably go with this one. Awesome. Chris F. again. Absolutely. I love Burton's 2020 sustainability plan and Capita's mothership hydro power technology. So sick. That is sick.
Yeah.
That is sick. It really is. Connor, thanks for kind of like writing in. Yeah, the mothership is pretty awesome. Mm-hmm. Is it paused?
No, we're good.
Okay. All right, dude. Jenny, this has been a fun Live for 5. We've been talking for like an hour. And that's okay. A lot of fun stuff is happening in snowboarding. It's always good to have you on.
Yeah, you too.
Oh, again, we do this live for an hour, every single Tuesday, right around 12:30 here on YouTube, 12:15 on Facebook, and then noon on Instagram. We actually had to change this one over. We'll do Facebook next.
Yeah.
Maybe. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, congratulations, and thanks for subscribing to the channel. We've got 30,000 subscribers now. We're giving away a bunch of cool stuff. Sign up to win the canoe giveaway. Sign up to win the trip to Grand Targhee. Thanks so much for being part of everything that we do here. Let us know what you think. Leave some questions. Leave some comments, and hopefully we'll see you guys on snow. Peace.